Hey everybody, it's Rathbun. Come check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Dicey Fate Podcast. Hope to see you there.
Alright, welcome to Dicey Fate tonight. I am your host, Trunks. We're here once again playing D&D and seeing where this whole clusterfuck goes.
And that's putting it nicely.
Yes, it is. We gotta say thanks to Kyle and Waxahachie Coins and Comics. Why did I say Waxahachie? Waxahachie Coins and Comics. Check it out sometimes. It's great. You know, check them out on Facebook, all that fun stuff. Hi, Kyle, again. If you listen, even if you're not listening, hi. And
Hi Zero.
And Hi Zero as well. You know, go by, give them hell, buy some stuff.
Mostly go buy stuff.
A little bit of give them hell. But anyway, let's get into tonight's episode.
Okay.
So, last game, lots of stuff went on. You guys went and spoke to forgot her name. Mirren, the I'm sorry, not Mirren. Malin, the words right now. The mayor of Stormshore to take up a job in the sewers to try to gain a little extra money. On the way out of said thing, y'all ran into Kriza, a Shatterkai who kind of told you to back away from said deal and doubled your payment. So, of course, y'all took up that deal because, you know, why not? That's extra money.
I mean,
Don't think
that's
we were
a problem we can deal with later because none of us are that resilient at the moment.
After said, you know, job, I'm using air quotes, job there.
I can't see those.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm using them. You guys just found out some stuff about the town. You know, with the temple actually kind of having a spider problem and all that fun stuff, and don't know why the spiders were there. All you know is that there was a tunnel underneath the city to another house. After some investigation and all that fun stuff, you guys got ready for the end of the night, and right before everything kind of closed, Alikir had a run-in with a smaller female carrying a very large sword. Fight ensued, and Alikir was knocked through a wall.
Yep.
In the alley of Stormshore, where the girl stabbed her sword next to his head, told him he needed to get stronger, and left him there unconscious in the alley.
While the rest of us slept.
Where everyone else had a great night's rest. So, that's where we come into the night's game, or to tonight's game. Rathbun.
Yes.
We'll start with you. As you're lying there, you know, sleep finally takes. Everything seems, you know, calm, silent. Suddenly, in the distance, like a clear, kind of pinkish light starts to show through,
I assume I'm in a dream. I was just wondering if I was going to be if I could walk towards it, or if I'm just sitting there as an observer.
Right now, you're standing.
Well, if I can move, I'm going to start moving towards it.
And you slowly start going, and as you're walking, you start hearing a tick, 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 like clocks. Lots of different clocks, different, just the ticking sounds.
Interesting. I'm gonna look around and see. Do I see anything other than just that light in the distance?
That's all you see.
And I guess keep moving forward towards the light.
And it seems like the closer you start getting, the brighter the light. And as you start getting closer and closer, the ticking sound's getting louder. Suddenly, make me a perception check.
Okay. I'm real good at those. $17.
As you're walking down, you start seeing cogs. And all around you in the shadows, the closer you get to this light, the shadows start getting a little lighter and lighter. And you're seeing just these cogs moving. And just kind of, click, 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 just like a clock would work, all the cogs moving in unison. And you hear a voice. Come closer.
Closer to where?
Come to the light.
Okay. I continue moving forward towards the light.
And you hear this female voice. You have served me well.
Served you? You Asteria?
Sure as I am.
Well, I mean, that's what that was my purpose, so hope to continue to serve you well.
She goes, that will be seen soon enough. I would like to give you something in return for your servitude.
I can't exactly take anything from you. I mean, I signed up willingly to do this.
She goes, let's say it's a gift then.
I'm eternally grateful.
She goes, I'm sorry. She says, come closer.
I'll approach closer. Sorry. Dictate strikes again.
Dictate has returned. In your dreams.
Holy shit!
He is a bard. As she says this, I approach closer to the light.
And as you continue to move closer, the light starts getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And make me a con save, please.
7.
And suddenly you walk in, like you just feel this bright light all hit at once. And suddenly you sit up in bed.
Well, if that happens, I'm gonna pat myself down, make sure I'm okay.
Yeah, everything's there. Everything's fine. Like no body parts missing, no third eye, no,
Dang.
No tail, no claws, no nothing.
Grateful for that, but the third eye might have been cool. Look around the room. Is there anything out of the ordinary?
No. But the room seems a little brighter.
Interesting.
But
do I hear anything?
I have to interject. Don't forget we were sharing a room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Thank you.
I think I took the couch or something, didn't I?
Something like that.
Okay. Well,
Bolt up on the couch.
Well, Asha, I need a perception check from you, please. Well, actually, no. What's your pass?
16.
You don't have to roll.
Okay.
As you're laying there asleep, bright light is in the room. Like someone just either turned on the lumistones and lit up the room, or cast a light spell or something.
I'm looking around.
As you wake up and look around, you see Rathbun over there, like giving off this weird light.
I'm gonna go check on him.
And like he's sitting up in bed. He's awake.
You're glowing?
Am I? I know, it looked a little brighter in here.
But yeah, you can see it plain as day.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just slowly fades away. And like you watch it as it fades. It fades from out going in to like right in the middle of his chest like a core.
Mm-hmm.
And then the core just goes away as well.
All right. So, did anybody else notice this?
Look over. Edric is still crashed out, like cover over his head, just cover over his head, pillow on top of the cover, and just like
wants that good dark sleep.
I think you bothered him. What about Alikir?
You guys look around. Alikir's not in the room.
Roughly what time is it?
Roll me intelligence.
I'll let you roll that one.
Just a straight intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
9.
You're still it's too early or too late. You have really no clue. I mean, the only thing you do know is it's still dark out. Because usually it's like even during the day there's a gray, but you can still tell daylight from a night cycle. Okay. So it's still dark out.
So yeah, did Alikir say anything about sleeping somewhere else?
No, not that I remember. Thought he came up later.
He's not here.
Well, we should probably go find him, huh?
Yeah.
Should we wake Edric? He looks like he doesn't want to wake up.
I'm sure he doesn't. And this is probably about the safest place for him.
Yeah, because we're at Sins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I say we let him sleep.
We might not leave a note, though.
Okay.
Is there paper?
Aw, she beat me to it.
Yeah, there's quill paper.
All right. Write a note saying that Rathbun and I went out to look for Alikir. We'll be back later.
Okay.
And has he got his hand out or anything?
No, like everything is underneath the cover.
All right. Well, then I will put it on the desk as close to the door as I can get it.
Okay.
So.
And you two are out the door?
Yeah.
Well, as you guys come out, you see you're on the top floor, like you can look down into the bar area, and the front doors are like blasted open, like had been like just pushed open.
That's new.
You see Sin come running in, gun in hand and sword. And he looks like physically just angry. Like,
right. I wouldn't blame him for that at all. So yeah, problems.
And he just kind of looks around, like he's just like like you can see eyes is darting.
Right.
And he just turns around and slams the door shut. And you hear him go, he's like, Vel, how's he doing? She's like, I'm healing him as much as I can.
Well, when we hear him say, how's he doing, I turn to Asha's like, well, sounds like we found him.
Right, run down the stairs then.
And as you are getting down the stairs, you see him running off to one of the back rooms. Mm-hmm. Which I figure you guys are following.
Yeah.
Even with Raffin's passive perception.
Ouch.
Like, you have the lowest passive perception.
It's only a 12.
But you have the lowest one.
Oh, that's funny.
You guys can see footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see sins.
Mm-hmm.
They're smaller than sins,
Mm-hmm.
but they're heavier. Like you can tell where sins more light-footed, and you might catch a little bit here and there. Like these are like heavy, like almost to the point of like, you know, like the water that came off of the boots or whatever. Like actually, you could see almost a full
Imprint.
Oh, excuse me. And as y'all race to the back, you come into the training area, and you see, as you walk into the far left of the room, there's a giant hole in the wall.
That's not good.
Stuff has been strewn around, and you see Vel sitting there, like, Rathbun shirtless, giant slash from the top.
Man.
Oh, and I'm sorry.
I wake up glowing and I've got a giant slash.
I am so sorry. The bad thing is, I've been looking right there this entire time. I was like, don't say that name. Don't say that name. Don't say that name. And it came out anyway. Because I've been, like, even when I was talking about Alikir, I was looking right at Rathbun, and I was like, don't say that name. And it didn't work. It worked for, like, the first couple minutes. A new record for me. So anyway, you see Alikir laying on the ground. Vel, she's pumping healing magic into him, and he has this like gnarly scar from like the top of his shoulder, like right shoulder, all the way down to his hip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not healing.
Oh no. So yeah, I'm gonna go try to help.
Yeah.
I mean, as you're like, roll me an Arcana. Whoever's trying to help.
I figured I'd run over. That's easy. It's a straight roll.
I got this, guys.
I only got a 10.
2.
Oh, at least it's not a 1.
That's true, but I got a 10.
Rathbun runs up. Looks like it's healing.
You can tell like his body itself is completely healed. Like his his actual energy is there.
Right.
And he's healed. But the scar looks like it's healed as much as it can. But it's going to leave. It's like whatever did this.
It's going to leave a scar.
It's permanent. Like this is going to be a permanent mark on him forever.
Right, but it's actually closed then?
It's closed for the most part.
So
it's like something's
in him.
Like something's not even like in him. It's like essentially like residual magic being there. Mm-hmm. It's just gonna take time for it to just go away.
Okay.
So like he's not bleeding anymore. He's not in any kind of physical danger. It's just the fact that now he's going to have this giant scar across his chest.
I'll make a good war story, I think.
Well,
to
actually,
myself.
I was gonna say from like shoulder to hip, he's gonna have this scar forever.
Right.
And you see a couple other people like, you hadn't seen these guys, these two before. It's a guy and a girl, dwarfs. They're over there just trying to hurry up and like casting magic spells. Like essentially, they're casting mending and whatnot they're putting the bricks and everything, trying to get this thing healed back up. And you guys see Sin just like tapping his gun against his forehead, just kind of walking back and forth, just talking to himself.
Well, while Asha's checking on Alikir, I'll walk over to Sin and ask him what's up.
He's like, someone broke into my place.
I assume that means they had to be pretty strong to do so.
But the thing is, they broke straight through the barrier.
That's what I'm saying. They had to be...
That's Vale's barrier. Vale's barriers don't break.
Well, apparently tonight it did.
And he's like, and no one saw who it was.
Well, I have a feeling one person saw who it was as I look back to Alikir.
He goes, yeah, but he's asleep right now. We can't really ask him questions.
Hey, I'm on your side. I'm just here to talk.
And you see him just suddenly, like, you see the sword, like, it looks like it just turns, like, to, like, bluish black water and just vanish. And he's just kind of just still, like, pacing, just, and he just finally holsters his gun and just kind of just pacing back and forth, just like, how does someone break into my place?
Well, I have a feeling we can get more information when he finally wakes up, but I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors right now by getting agitated.
And he just sits there, just kind of looks at you for a second. He goes, he goes, if this had been me before even getting married, before even having my daughter, I'd go scour the city and blow this person's head off.
Well, we don't even know who we're looking for.
Oh, I'd find them.
I mean, if you want to, we can go look. I can go grab my stuff. Give me like 10 minutes, we can go look.
We're not going to find him, I guarantee you we won't.
That was kind of my point. Best thing we can do now is wait to get more information out of Alikir when he wakes up.
He goes, I know that much. It's just the fact that someone broke into my establishment and think they're going to get away with this.
I don't think it mattered whose establishment it was. With what happened to Alikir, it felt personal.
Let's hope that's right, because if not, I still have friends in very high places that I can call.
I'm sure that you do.
And he's like, this is... And he just turns and he goes, how's he doing?
I look over to Asha and I'm like, how's it look? Because I
Right?
looks fine to me.
I mean, he's as good as he can be right now.
So at this point, it's just waiting for him to wake up.
Yeah.
And Vale's like, we can't move him.
I understand.
She's like, she just looks at you guys. She goes, go ahead and go back to sleep. And she goes, me and Sin will stay down here with him.
Sure. I turn to Sin. It's like, I can help watch if you want.
And he just kind of gives you that look of like,
I mean, he's my friend too.
yeah, but you guys need your rest.
Just wanted to make the offer.
I mean, technically so did he, but
You're
I don't
like,
think this is going to be very restful.
we'll make him comfortable. I'm sorry, you're half elves. I don't need any more sleep for tonight.
Guess we head back up.
Yeah, but before we go, I'm going to... Not that it'll really do anything, but I'm going to cast Resistance on Alikir. All that is a willing creature. He can't really be unwilling.
He's unconscious.
He's
willing.
He's willing now.
That has some bad implications.
Roll a d4 to add on a save.
Okay. The most you could do before going to bed.
Yep, pretty much. It may help, but it won't hurt.
Can hear all that.
I know, but we were talking before that.
But yeah, so night goes on. Alikir.
Yeah.
You come to, and you're standing in the same training room that you were in. And in front of you, Destiny's song is floating and glowing.
I'm gonna step forward and reach for it.
Roll me a perception.
D- 9 total?
As you start getting closer, you're hearing, like, it's garbled. Like someone has, like, it sounds like if someone was trying to muffle something. And you keep hearing, like, some kind of word, something, but you can't make it out. And as you start getting closer, like, the closer you get to it, the more the words still don't make any sense. It has no implication to you. You have no idea what this word is. And as you reach the sword, it's right there in front of you.
I'm gonna reach out and grab it.
And as soon as you grab it, the light in the room fades. And suddenly you see this, like, streak of blue. And before you realize what happens, you feel that familiar
Dickie Tate.
He's in everybody's dreams apparently tonight.
Damn, I don't know if I get to have a dream.
Suddenly, you just feel that familiar sting as this, like, slash just comes down, and you just feel the sting as blood shoots out of your chest. And suddenly you wake up, just covered in sweat, just breathing hard. And you look around, you're in the room. And there's Sin sitting against the wall with Vale sleeping on his lap, just looking at you.
Is the hole still in the wall?
There's not a hole there now.
Did I fall asleep in here? Did I dream that?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. She came here then. It's my fault. Apparently, my sword has a rival, like my father and mother. We're rivals with each other's.
But it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it'll be the same outcome this time.
No, not at this point. Last thing I really remember was getting blasted through that wall and then her stabbing the street next to me and telling me to get stronger.
Yeah, we found you out there. As we patched you up as much as we could, but that's not going away. And he motions to your chest.
Look down and go, oh, yeah, that really did hurt. I'm actually surprised you were able to heal me up as much as you did. I was expecting to be dead.
You have to thank Vale and your friend Asha for that one.
I will.
Yes, but don't try to move. You're still hurting. Just lay down and get some sleep. We'll talk in the morning. Besides, you're gonna need new armor, friend.
Yes. I just bought this. Son of a bitch.
He goes, don't worry. I think I got something for you. So,
And before I fall asleep, I'm just gonna concentrate and summon Omni. And have her help Sin keep an eye for the rest of the night.
okay. So, rest of the night goes through. Rest as much as you can. You know, everybody's full health. You know, all spell slots have been restored. And you two are the first two up. Alikir, Rathbin and Asha are the first two up.
He got it the other way this time.
I did?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you two are the first two up.
Well, as soon as I see she's awake, or if she's up before me or after me, I'll be like, hey, should we go find Alikir?
It's probably where we left him.
Well, one can hope. Let's just go. Smart Alec.
I'm gonna prod Edric.
You hear what? What?
Get up.
What time is it?
It's time to go
Awake.
check on Alikir.
It's daylight.
Wait, what?
Ish.
What?
You missed the fun.
Well, I think we all missed the fun.
I mean, we got the aftermath of the fun.
He's like, what happened?
We'll fill you in on the way.
Do we even know anything? Other
I
than
mean-
what we saw?
Just tell him there was a giant hole and that Alikir has a massive scar from his his shoulder to his hip.
Scolder. We
Well,
talk
he's
great.
he's a Shadar Kai. He may have. It may not be a shoulder to them. It may be a skull.
We talk good as tonight, group.
I always talk
I English
goodest.
good.
So yeah, you guys get up. Edric begrudgingly gets out of bed. Saying, I hate mornings. I hate them.
Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine?
Yeah, and you guys get dressed, gear up, and go downstairs. As y'all walk in, Sin and Vale are no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
And Alikir, you are up. And you see them walk in.
Morning.
Morning.
You had some fun and didn't even invite me?
I didn't even want myself invited, in all honesty, on that one. I was just down here training, and some crazy bitch broke in here and put me through a wall.
I'm seeing a trend here with us and crazy bitches finding us.
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Seems to be a curse.
I'm starting to think it's you.
Might be. Who knows?
Edric speaks up a little bit. He goes, well, the first crazy bitch that found us was kind of my fault.
He's not wrong.
But Alikir was with us at the time, though. It doesn't disprove that he's the common root here.
He goes, but she was kind of after me.
Yes, but Alikir was with us.
You're not gonna win this fight.
Apparently not.
Fight?
Just let him have it, and we'll move on.
Edric just kind of sits there. He goes, are you okay?
Yes. I'm definitely gonna have to spend some time contemplating with my sword. I think it's trying to tell me something that I couldn't quite understand in my dream last night. But my theory is Destiny's Song has a twin, a rival, just like my parents had. Both their swords are rivals, hence why I'll only ever see one of my parents again, because they went off to go have their fight.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very dark.
but I think it's a very unique circumstance that they wound up falling in love while having the rival blades.
So, are you going to try to fall in love with this girl?
I don't know.
It's not a no, Edric.
It's a solid maybe.
I mean, it's one of those things you never truly know what is going to happen in this world.
Well, I know that if someone stabbed me with a sword, we're not falling in love.
It takes all kinds.
But sometimes...
Don't kink shame.
No, in all honesty, sometimes people will have to stab you out of love if they're given a certain choice.
And about this point, you hear, hey, I've been stabbed multiple times during love and out of love. Who cares? And as you see Sin come walking in.
Like I said.
You sound like you're in a better mood this morning.
No, just, I hide it well. He goes, but here, these might be able to help a little better from now on. And he has, like, it's a shirt and a jacket.
I'll take.
Pretty much, it's just like a white, just normal shirt, but the jacket's it gives you +1 AC.
Okay.
It's essentially equivalent to, like, studded leather, but it gives you a +1.
Okay. Okay, I get one more armor class.
One more than what you had. And it's black, red trim.
Just out of curiosity, does it look like it's something that Sin would have worn?
Oh, yes.
So you're giving away your clothes now.
It's family, and seems like it'll fit him better than me at this point.
I see.
And Neil already said she wasn't going to wear it, so it was just going to sit in the closet. So.
Oh, I do much appreciate it, since my other armor was pretty much destroyed.
He goes, the least I can do.
I mean, and I really am sorry about her breaking in here and breaking your wall.
He goes, don't worry about it. The twins fixed it up fine, and as far as breaking in, I still don't get how that happened, but we'll figure it out.
I still don't know the full power of my sword, so if she's awakened hers to a certain point, it could have been that helped her break through.
Maybe. He goes, but anyway, he goes, go get y'all something to eat. Breakfast is ready, and I know y'all have a long day ahead of you.
Yes, we've actually got a ship to catch in a little while.
Right. So yeah. Breakfast is good. They haven't, like, the actual inn hasn't or the
Bar.
The establishment hasn't opened yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can hear people outside starting to line up already. He goes, I only have a couple hours before opening, but they already... People pay good money.
Yes.
So who's cooking?
He goes, I have a cook.
Or what are they lining up for then? Food or?
No, they're lining up for the girls.
Oh, okay.
They always line up for the girls. I have some of the prettiest girls ever.
I mean, I'm not disputing that.
He goes, but anyway, before all that happens, y'all might need to get going.
Yeah. That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah. We'll definitely want to be underway before afternoon.
And he goes, yeah, so. He goes, I might as well just say, nephew, you stay out of trouble.
I'll try. I can't promise that I will.
He goes, I understand, but still, just stay out of trouble. Or
considering the group he's with, he can try.
He goes, if you get into trouble, at least, don't die.
Tis the motto of the family.
Seems like it. See if it still holds up.
At this point, it has.
He goes, well, y'all get going. He goes, y'all take care of my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Planned on it.
If not, I know where to find you.
Right, because I would survive this fight that killed him.
And he just kind of chuckles. He's like, hey, I'm just saying.
Whatever killed him, I probably died first.
Because that's understandable. But anyway, go ahead, get out of here.
I'm stuffing my face before he tells me to get out of here.
Right. I figure y'all
I was eating while they were all talking.
All right. So,
After sin was the ever such bright ray of sunshine in a Stormshore morning to me.
I'm grabbing some pocket bacon.
gotta have pocket bacon.
I mean, whatever we can get at this point.
Okay, guys. So, getting back on the road or outside, getting back into Stormshore streets. I need one of you to roll me a d6.
1.
Okay. So, morning is still rainy. Like, it's a little stronger rain than normal. The streets aren't as cluttered. Because with, like, the usual light rains or the mist, people still work and all that, or still go about their daily adventures. But today, like, the rain just seems heavier. Clouds are a little darker. And as you guys make it out of the red light district and just decide to keep going, you suddenly start noticing this dense fog. And you hear come, come, come. And as you're looking, coming from the fog, you see these glowing just embers, like gold and reds and yellows. And you realize they're eyes. And just hear come, come. And before, like, about 45 feet, 50 feet from y'all, stands this giant looking warforged. Like, fire coming from inside the eyes. It looks like it has like, the best way is like a grill, like on the front, like with slits in it that shows like flames on the inside. Mm-hmm. Like different parts of the armor slitted to let out the heat, and you just see all this like flames coming from inside of it.
Spray everybody, that looks pretty cool.
And it just like it turns and looks at you and you just hear it goes, target acquired.
Run.
And you see, as soon as you say run, on its right arm, like you watch as like it almost looks like the metal like morphs, and from like the wrist, this like 4-foot like spike emerges. And yeah, it's a chase. It's a run time. And I gotta get to the character sheet and give us a quick second.
Oh boy. I rolled good, guys.
You did.
We needed experience, right?
Oh, and I'll specify, I left Omni's resistance and damage as the acid, same as it was the last time.
So,
initiative time.
It is. I would say, yeah, it's initiative time, because this could go all kinds of wrong.
It could go all kinds of wrong.
It will, not can.
You got a 1?
No.
I did.
Almost.
Oh shit!
I go first. No, you still go first. You still go before me.
Probably.
No,
No.
no, with a nat 1, you automatically go last.
Oh, well, that's the only reason you're not going before me.
Well,
Well, at least I got a 1 out of the way.
I got a 12. I'm sorry, I threw it off, but I
You're
did
go-
get a 1 and a 2.
You're going way faster than me, so...
Okay,
Well,
so
I'm scared. I'm sorry.
let's go with the. So,
3.
the big guy here, he got a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, of
Lord.
course! You're good on your own, right?
I mean, yeah. No, you guys go ahead, take it. I have ways out.
So do I.
As Raffin runs forward, he just throws Alikir behind him to the ground. You're on your own, buddy boy.
Ed got an 18.
You know what they say about outrunning a bear? You just can't be the slowest one.
All right, who got after 18?
13.
I was gonna say that would be her.
It's Asha got a 13.
3.
3,
2 plus 1.
and then a nat 1. Oh, so you got the whole spectrum here.
Yes. But we all go after
Yeah, that's the thing.
the big Warforged dude.
Okay. So, as soon as Asha says run, this thing runs.
Well, I'm glad he follows commands.
Not you!
And
Turn to Asha. This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
he can't do anything. He moved his full movement to run up. Just
Raffin's just kind of sitting there bracing, waiting for it to happen.
and like he just runs up. Actually, make a dex save, Asha.
Oh, Lord.
Choo choo.
18.
Okay, so you dodge out the way here as the thing just slides in the.
You gotta move the house so I can see. There.
Let's see.
But just put the roof on the house. Roof of the house over there so we know where the house is. That way I can see. There, that works.
And you dodge out the way as this thing just like barrels, like goes to barrel through. And it just slides to a stop.
I think running's out of the question now.
And yeah, Edric's up next. And Edric takes off down back to the way, like back towards the sea, and just starts booking it.
So he ran.
You coward!
And that's his turn right now. He was just like, oh shit, as this thing just kind of like runs up. He just kind of like ducks under and just starts running, like full on. Yeah, Asha, you're next.
Yeah, you gotta give me a second because I don't think I can get away from him.
What do you mean, get away?
Right.
You stand and fight.
Shit. I am going to take my quarterstaff and hit him
Okay.
because I got nothing for close quarters. Spell life.
So much for that spell sniper.
Hey, I'm great at range, but I suck up close.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you take smell sniper. Well, guess I'm in your face.
Yeah, I know, right? I want you to be hundreds of feet away from me. No, you're right up in my face. Fuck you.
Guess we're about to find out who he's after.
Yep. Maybe.
Bet it's me.
I mean, you're the only one who is not within 5 feet of him at this point.
Yeah, but
14.
It's not a crazy bitch, so I don't know. Might not be me.
That is
That's a
true.
miss.
Yeah, I figured.
As soon as you bring that staff around, it's that whole boom. Just it doesn't shake, but
I did tell you I was using the metal one, right? Okay, good.
you still hear that just boom,
No, that's fine.
and like it just rings out. And
Hey, it sounded a gong.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Rathman, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm going to, on the off chance that he's after Edric, I'm going to cast Booming Blade as a cantrip. So I'm going to make my melee attack, and if it hits, if he moves, he takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay,
So that is a 23 to hit.
that is a hit.
And just make sure it is a d8. Where's the d8? For 11 points of damage.
Okay. All right, Alikir, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my racial abilities to teleport directly on the opposite side of him. Blocking the path that Edric had gone down.
Okay, now we
And-
got him.
For my action, I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds. Melee attack spell wouldn't get advantage from that, would it?
Yes.
I didn't even think about moving 5 feet to get flanking. Whoops.
I mean, that's okay. I think we kind of got it now.
Be 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that's 3d10.
I mean, would you give that flanking?
Yeah, I mean that is damn near.
Like, no matter
Like-
which way he goes, somebody's
Yeah.
got attack of opportunity.
14 necrotic damage.
Okay. And as you know, all the stuff starts going off, and he's just doom, 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 just taking it all. And it's his go. And suddenly, the other arm just shrink. Another blade comes out. And no, he doesn't bring the other blade out. Alikir, I need a strength save from you, or a strength check from you.
Net 20! That was one of those, it was almost on the 8, but it just did the slow roll over to the 20.
Got
And-
over the slow roll.
It reaches out to grab you, and you suddenly just throw up your hands, and you're holding this giant.
Ghost form, bitch.
Oh yeah, you used the
Because, yeah, I have the
you used the Misty
resistance.
Step. So you he goes to grab you and phases through, and this comes back, and you can see for a second, it's like
There is confusion.
right, it for this thing being a big war machine, just angry looking thing. That split second, there's confusion there. So then it runs straight through you.
Yeah, I'm going to swing at it.
Okay.
Well, first, if he's moving, he takes the thunder damage.
Yeah, he takes the thunder damage.
It would help if I actually... 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd be swinging in as well.
So everybody's throwing in a...
Well, do I also get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, because that was just your...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 24 to hit him.
That's it.
Okay, good.
Would this have advantage still, or?
Yeah, because it's just... You all just get a... It's an attack up. All y'all get a reaction of attack up.
Right.
16.
That's a hit.
Jeez.
21.
That's a hit.
And I'll use Omni's reaction to pump the 1d6 acid damage into my hit as well.
Okay. So
8 damage.
8 damage.
6.
6.
12 regular damage, 2 acid damage.
Okay. Nice. So, yeah, all that happens all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is still standing.
Of course.
Wasn't expecting it to be that easy.
And it still passes straight through. And it just like full on, just doom, doom, doom after Edric.
Well, I guess that answers that, guys.
And next up is Asha with Rathbit on
Well,
deck.
Edric.
Oh yeah,
He's after the...
yeah. You see Edric just turns like son of a bitch, and he takes off running some more. And Alikir, you're the only one that probably gets to see Edric like cut a corner. Like he comes out this way and cuts a corner.
Okay.
And you have no idea where he's at this point. And like I said, it's Asha next with Rathbin on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to where I can see him.
Right here. Or here.
Right there is good. And I'm gonna cast Shatter on him.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of
Oh yeah, that's a bad idea.
property damage all at once. Does he have to make anything? Or
Let's see.
Glad I'm not up there yet.
I know, right? Con save. He takes half damage if he succeeds, which it would be
what's the DC?
14.
Takes half damage.
Well, I hope I roll high. I didn't. 7.
So he takes 4.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Any more movement or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go up as far as I can to catch him.
Because you used 10 feet, you got another 20 feet.
Yeah. So I move up.
Alright. Rathbin, you're up. With Alikir next.
Alright, so... I'm going to use half of my movement speed, move up 15 feet,
Okay.
and I'm going to try Compelled Duel. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
He's fine.
Damn.
Raffin yells, I challenge you to a duel. And the thing just... That's your action, right?
It was a bonus action.
Okay, so you still have your action and you still have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah. I'm going to stay where I'm at, and I'm going to throw one of my metal javelins at him.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Nice. Well, you watch as this... Asha, you watch as this thing comes over your head. This javelin comes flying over your head. Mm-hmm. Sticks into this thing's, like, the base of its neck. So it has a big spike sticking out its back, and it's still running. And Alikir, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna spin around in that spot. Pull out my bow. Bonus action, Hail of Thorns, and take a shot with the bow.
Okie dokie.
22 to hit.
That is a hit.
For the longbow. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Actually, wait, no, that's the other stuff within 5 feet. Never mind.
Oh, I was gonna say, let's see how well this does. 'Cause I've been rolling well and everything else. Something has to eventually.
The 8 regular damage and 5 extra damage off the spell.
Okay.
All piercing. Yep.
That's not bad.
So you watch this thing, and like all these arrows. Now there's arrows and spikes out of them with this giant javelin, and it's still just going.
Well,
And I'll continue moving forward after that, catching up to it. Have Omni follow around the corner.
And it just goes around.
do we all see it cut the corner now?
Yeah, you see the big, just like as soon as it turns, like this building over here just go. Well, actually, no, it's not that far out of it. And suddenly you just hear, you can just hear, stay away! You just. I gotta roll and see if he hits. Not like that, he doesn't. But you hear stay away, and like you just see a burst of energy.
Okay.
And okay.
I'm gonna run up to catch it. But I don't want to be like right on him.
So you come to the corner. It's down here.
Okay.
Edric's about here.
I'm gonna move my full movement wherever that's gonna put me.
So y'all were right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right
Yeah,
there.
I probably should have used the rest of my movement.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Um. 20, 30.
That's it.
God.
One
Yeah.
whole point.
Yeah, but it's 1 point. Chipping away at him.
Hey, that one may have been all that we needed.
Maybe.
And
I mean, it doesn't sound like it was.
you shoot it in the back, and it kind of pushes that
Javelin through.
javelin in a little more, and it's still not even slowing down. Raffin, you are up.
Well, I guess I'm going to use my movement speed and dash.
So we get a whole 60. And like you're close to that javelin. As you come right around the corner. I mean, you could try. You really could. There's a chance you can pull it out.
What do you want me to roll? Because
I mean-
I'll try.
Make athletics for me.
So I'm leaping for my javelin.
Yeah.
That's 21.
You grab it. You have a hold of it, and you just pull it out. And you can see just fire starting to spew out the hole.
A new exhaust port.
I feel like he's gonna have several of those after this. That's all I can do since I dashed.
Oh yeah, you did dash. All right, Alikir, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead, use my movement and my action, dash up. Should be able to get in front of him.
Roll me acrobatics. Or no, because you can run beside him because the alleyway is big enough for two people down the. So you getting in front of him?
Yep,
Like in front of him, or?
pretty much yes. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Right there, in the way. Don't have an action to do anything.
But you're
But-
in the way.
While I was moving, I did put the bow away, pull Destiny's Song back out, and I'm gonna bonus action cast Zephyr Strike on myself to be ready.
Okay.
And Omni is gonna move all the way up with her 40 feet.
And this thing sees you in front of it. You see it just all of a sudden, like its body starts glowing red.
Uh-oh. That's new. He's consulting.
23 hit.
Yeah. No, a 23 doesn't
Nope.
hit.
You have to roll below an 18.
And it ducks its shoulder and just slams straight into you. Let me roll some damage. Okay, necrotic damage. Are you immune to it or are you resistant?
Resistant.
Okay, cool.
I wish I was immune.
Did I say resistant? I'm immune.
You take 6 necrotic, so that's down to 3.
Okay.
And then 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So 15 total.
Yeah. As it just ducks its shoulder and just slams straight into you. And I do need you to make a strength save because it's not stopping.
Come on.
Come on, do it again.
6.
You take damage and you are knocked prone. As you guys watch Alikir steps in front of it, casts the spell, and next thing you know, this thing just keeps running, ducks his shoulder, and next thing you know, you see Alikir's feet in the air, and he just like slams hard on the ground.
It sounded like it hurt.
It is gonna make a second attack with advantage because Alikir is on the ground at this point. They miss. as it's like it knocks you on the ground and it goes by the stomp on you. And Alikir just rolls in time just to,
I'm just doing that classic. Huh?
and you just see this like, and you can see the intent was to crush your head or something, because as soon as it hits, you just hear and you see the ground just give way a little bit, this giant footprint in the ground, and it catches Edric. It catches up to Edric, because Edric didn't get his full movement that time. And Asha, you're
Do I
up.
technically get an attack of opportunity?
No, you are prone.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. So now it has to make a dex save
Okay.
of 14.
Apparently he's good at wisdom.
I made it. I made it on the
Just the
die.
dice. They've been very kind to this creature.
It's the evil dice.
I've
too.
noticed.
It's my evil dice, so.
That does nothing, but I'm going to catch up to him.
Up there. You catch up to Alikir, who's on the ground, just.
Well, is it a possibility to help him up?
Roll me athletics. I will say as a real quick athletics thing. What'd you roll?
It bounced out of the
No,
tray
look at it.
and
Seriously,
wedged in
look at
between
it.
her phone and the tray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, there's a number pointing up
You
though.
want to... yeah, I don't like that number.
That's a good picture. You gotta get that one.
I can't. My phone is kind of stuck.
Ah, I see the number now.
Yeah, I don't like that number. But still.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's
What
definitely
are-
gonna go up on the
Here,
crew.
you want to give me your phone? Nice.
Where's my phone? Because you gotta get a picture of that. Because that's awesome.
You're not gonna do the trick to get your camera?
Nah, this time I just went ahead and just pulled it up. And it's not the shaking, it's,
I
the,
know.
it's the side to side. Alright, so yeah, you got the.
Yeah, I gotta re-roll that.
Do it again.
I did not. I like that number a lot better. The other way would have been bad. Athletics, okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. You run by in just enough momentum, just reach out. Because I figure Alikir's sitting there kind of holding his chest, kind of reaching for a second, and it's just that whole grab,
Yoink.
yoink back up. And at the moment, they're here. He's right up on Edric. And it is Rathbun's turn.
Oh, can I make it past them?
Yeah, you can move through friendly squares.
Okay.
You just can't stop in a friendly square.
I wasn't planning on stopping. I'm going to use 25 feet of my movement speed and catch up to the Warforged. That should put me essentially in his coattail on the board.
Yeah, you're like right here.
Does that technically count as advantage since he's one preoccupied with Edric and I'm kind of behind him?
I would
flanking?
say yes. Because that's close enough to be
Nat 20.
Nice.
nice.
Don't do me dirty, die.
It did you dirty.
1.
So a whole 2.
Plus 6, so I dealt 8.
I'm surprised you didn't like pump a spite in this one.
Me too.
Oh, fuck.
Too late now.
I know.
I figured you would as soon as you knew it was a crit.
I should have. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. 2 and 2 obviously made 7.
Yeah. No, like
Sat there and thought
no,
about
because I
it.
was trying to subtract hit points, and like as soon as you said that, I was like, "Shit, never mind." Okay. So your sword just slashes down this thing's back, and you just can hear the as the metal on metal. And Alikir, you are up as because pretty much Asha ran by and was like, "Get your ass up."
I'm gonna move up just over here on the other side, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage.
With
Even though
already,
I really didn't need it, but more just to get that extra damage in there too. 18 to hit.
that's a hit.
Yeah, 18. Okay, so then. Dice kind of did me dirty. 6 regular damage and 3 force damage.
I mean, I think the dice are just doing us dirty this whole time for damage.
You said 6 regular, and how much?
3 on the force damage.
Oh, okay.
And have Omni move up closer so she can try to use her reaction.
So you haul off with Destiny Song, just come in, swing, and your speed, you feel the speed get faster as you just. You catch underneath some of the armor and rip in, and as your blade comes out, it's on fire. And then it, the flames don't melt the blade because magic weapon. So the flames instantly go away, and it's its turn. And it reaches out and grabs Edric by the face. Or it's going to try to grab Edric by the face. Let's see what we get. Yeah, no, I rolled a 3 for Edric, and I rolled an 18 with this thing. And it reaches out, and you don't even see Edric's face because of the fact that this thing palms him and damn near wraps around us, And then you start seeing this weird energy starting to form in this thing's hand.
The other hand?
No, the hand that has Edric's face.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to hurt, isn't it?
Okay. Alright, cool. Asha, you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to run up behind it, and I'm going to try and cast, whatever that was again.
Cast whatever that was.
Sacred Flame again. So he's still got to do a dex save. Question is, since he's holding Edric, is
He's
it
at
at a
disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna take the 3 because it's at disadvantage.
He's going to take 3.
He's gonna take the 3. I rolled a 18 and a 3, so he's gonna take the 3 because it's at disadvantage.
Right. Nice. 8 radiant damage.
Nice. And I have to roll something now.
Yeah, I can't really do anything to help Edric.
Okay, he's still holding on, and whatever that spell's happening, it's still going.
Yeah, we need to get him free.
And Rathbin, you're up.
Alright.
As you watch this radiant energy just across this monster, and this Warforged isn't moving.
Let's have some fun. I'm going to use my channel divinity. Conquering Presence. He has to make a wisdom saving throw, again DC 14.
Or what happens?
He becomes frightened for 1 minute.
He's good.
I like burning stuff for no reason. Well, I'm going to attack. I assume still advantage.
Yeah, where you are now, that's advantage because you got Alikir.
Plus he's preoccupied.
Yeah.
It's a 19.
That's a hit.
And since I didn't do it earlier, I'm going to use Divine Smite.
Pumps the smite into it.
So, the regular attack, that would have been nice last time, is 14 plus another 7, so 21. But 7 of it is
Okay.
I guess 15 total. 7 of it's radiant, in case that
Right.
makes a difference.
Alikir, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself and swing in again, trying to see if I can cut the arm off that's holding Edric.
Okay.
23 to hit,
That's a hit.
and I'm going to use her reaction to pump a d6 of acid damage into it as well.
Okay.
Regular damage is 12.
Okay.
Acid damage is 4, and force damage is 8.
Nice.
So 24 total?
Yep.
And how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna do a upward swing and just try to cleave the arm off that is holding Edric, and then just kind of hope that that thing falls in a way to where it doesn't crush any of us.
So, as you come in, you see the glow getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and suddenly, the arm gets detached from the body. The glow instantly dissipates, and bad thing is, Edric kind of goes like falling backwards with this big ass arm still attached to his face, and like hits the ground. And the thing just looks down, and you see just like the fire suddenly dies, and like this black energy just rips out of the side, and you hear a scream. And you watch as these hands come out the side, and a humanoid-looking face comes like pulling out, and it is wailing and just all kinds of just. I need you all to make a Constitution save.
Because I'm great at those.
17.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
4.
Dirty 20.
So
I actually did good on one.
everyone is okay beside Asha. As this thing just comes out, this, and all of a sudden, like anything you fear, anything that's ever given you any kind of scared feeling, all comes rushing in all at once.
Oh, nice.
And Asha, you watch as Asha suddenly hits the ground, curls up in a ball, and just like passes the fuck out. Like fetal position, clinging to herself, like tight little ball, and then just instantly goes unconscious.
Should we stab this thing?
And you watch as this thing just comes out, like the whole thing comes out of it, and just wails and just flies off. As the armor just finally just
Crap, I can't stab it now.
and just breaks apart and hits the ground.
No, No opportunity attack against this thing?
Nah, you wouldn't be able to touch it. It doesn't have it has no stats or nothing to it. It's like that's its final, last hurrah.
It was the death
Self-destruct.
throes.
Yeah.
We should probably check on her, huh?
Yes. You see Edric over here, just like son of a bitch. Just rips the thing
Think he'll
off.
be okay.
Like pulls the thing off his face. He's like, "The hell was that?"
We don't know. But we should probably check on Asha.
Yes.
Like, yeah, y'all get over there, and she's like unconscious and muttering to herself. It's you don't understand anything she's saying. It's gibberish, but she's just on the ground, just shaking and just unconscious.
I'll go ahead and I'll cast Protection from Evil and Good. If she gets a save, she has advantage on it.
There's no save at this point. It's just like a minute.
I already failed that.
You don't have to cast it because I'm not gonna let you cast it.
I'm okay with it.
And after a minute or so, you come back to you like just come back, and they're all looking at you, and like they have that look of like what the hell's going on. And the last thing you remember is just a whole bunch of screams and and you see the this thing on the ground just in a heap of body parts.
Right. Let's go.
Yes. I'm gonna do a quick search, see if there's anything on it real fast.
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah, this one. This one's been good.
Till now.
Hey, it's not horrible. 12 total.
As you're looking over this thing, you do catch one thing. Underneath the shoulder pad, there's a insignia.
Does it look familiar?
Roll me history.
21 total.
It's the royal family. It's the I'm sorry, words at the moment.
The LC.
It's the Velis.
Velis.
It's the it's from Velis. It's the royal symbol of the house.
Okay.
The Gladwin house. The house that Edric's from.
Is that Gladwin?
I think that's how I said it.
Yeah.
Yep, Gladwin. It's their sigil.
That was what was on
The armor.
the armor too.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not that I've noticed this, but
Well, Edric, do you know any of your family members that want you dead? Or captured?
I mean, other than the ones that had him captured in the first place?
Besides my uncle.
Well, then it appears he sent this after you.
Depending on who he talked to, they may know that we're here, too.
well, that's true. But at least now we've got the charm on him.
Yes.
That may be why. But let's go, please.
Yes, and we won't be here much longer anyways.
It's running.
Yes.
I mean, you already did plenty of that.
Edric's like, y'all, I should said run.
Yeah.
So I ran. I didn't know it was coming after me.
But yes, let's go. See if we can get on the ship, because at least for now, I won't be of any magical assistance.
Okay.
I'm with magic for the day.
So, you guys take off.
Oh yeah.
Getting closer and closer Asha, as you guys are running toward the docks, right as you're about to get there, well, you notice it as it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
A carriage.
Okay.
And alright, because you just have the better perception.
Right.
That's the reason you notice it coming. And it pretty much pulls in front of all of you.
Okay. Can we, before it actually pulls up, can we divert?
Dex.
Because I'm going to warn everybody about it.
Okay, now the question is, you can either run around it, run under it, try to get around it before it blocks your path. That's up to you guys.
Whatever she's trying to get us to do.
I'm just saying there's a carriage, we need to get around it. However you get around it is on you.
This is true. However y'all get around it, it's on you. That gets me what I need y'all for the roll.
So I'm gonna try and make my way around.
Like back end, front end.
Try and get around the back end of it.
Okay.
Dex save. Or
I'll say it would be more athletics for you because you're not trying to do anything like fancy, like flip over it or underneath it or
stand in its way.
I've had characters that do that.
Just out of curiosity, before we do anything, can I cast a cantrip?
In this situation, I would say no.
Okay.
So, how are you getting around it?
Well, I'm not slowing down or stopping. I'm trying to go around the front of it.
Okay, that'd be a dexterity.
I'm gonna try to flip, like over the front where the driver is.
So,
Okay.
my dex 19.
All right, cool. Acrobatics, because that's
Dirty 20. I'm gonna try to have Omni go in between the wheels. See how she does. She made it through. She net 20. Didn't matter what check.
So you watch this carriage come running up. Asha just somehow just like, ooh crap, goes around it. Alikir like runs up the wheel. It just pretty much flips over, and as you're flipping over, you see a certain bald Shadow Kai as the driver. The one who's in the elevator with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was.
She's driving this carriage.
Uh-huh. And you can see that it wasn't trying to hit you guys. It was trying to like stop for y'all to talk. But you guys are already going over through.
I'm just gonna have that look on my face of like, huh?
As you're flipping over, she has that look on your. She's looking right at you as you're flipping over, and Edric just like power slides underneath it and gets up and just.
And we keep going. Unless you say something, but my intent is keep going.
I'm gonna stop, let them keep going for a second, and be like, I'll catch up. And I'll look back at the lady and go, what do you need? We're trying to get out of town.
And you hear the door open. And you just hear, please, get in.
I don't know if I quite have time for that.
Well, and suddenly a black stone just comes like flying out and just on the ground. Whenever you make time, contact me with this.
Fine. I'll grab it up and take off.
And you watch as the door shuts again and the carriage just kind of backs up and goes on about his business. You three, on the other hand,
Don't know shit.
don't know a goddamn thing. And you can see Nilka sitting there just tapping her foot, just like she has that look on her face like, they better not fuck me over and make me get my boat ready. And she sees y'all coming. She's like, about damn time.
Don't even
We've
stop.
been trying.
Just keep going. Hurry up.
And she's like, where's the other one?
He's coming.
He'll make it. Just shove off. He'll find a way.
She's like, you heard him. Shove off. And she starts.
What?
And she starts,
Trust me, I won't be that far behind.
They start walking up the stairs. Like, she walks up the stairs as the ramp the gangplank starts pulling up and closing back in. You start hearing the arcane engine starting to whir and
I figure it's gonna take a minute for everything to get warmed up.
Start pulling
Are
away.
you sure about that? This is magic.
And you instantly.
I mean,
So yeah, rope.
And
Give me your rope.
Alikir, give me an athletics check, please.
I didn't think she'd take me serious.
10 total?
You come around the corner.
And I'm getting the rope together to like tangle all of the rope we got.
Okay.
Still have one 30-foot teleport.
And they're about 20 feet in the air by this point. So you get one chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running as best as possible and then take a running leap.
Roll me acrobatics.
See if I can catch it that way first.
Alikir's gonna pull it. I believe.
Yeah. did we get the rope over the edge?
15.
Yes.
Stuff.
Plus on acrobatics? 21.
Yeah, you see Alikir just full on sprint, and just full on just dives, and grabs a hold of the rope.
Okay.
And
I'll grab hold of the rope and help yank him up.
Hey, y'all pull him up over the side as you get on, and the ship just suddenly just.
As he gets pulled up.
That's
See, he made it.
Not a good idea.
We got out of here as fast as we could.
That's true. What was the deal?
The carriage that we went around.
Uh-huh.
The lady that paid us to not take the job was the driver.
Okay.
The door opened. I was offered to go inside. I told them I didn't have time, and then they tossed this out to me.
Uh-huh. What is it?
She said use it to contact her.
Do we want to do that?
Maybe.
I mean, we know she's not exactly a good person.
Well,
but, I mean, theoretically...
depends on the definition of good.
I mean, there is that. But, could she be using that to track us?
I think them tracking us is kind of the least of our concerns with how many other people seem to be tracking us.
If they're not exactly good, they could get to be working with those people that are already tracking us.
I'll put it this way. She pretty much paid us to stay safe at this point.
See, she had our best interest in mind.
Was the one trying to send us to our death.
And I wouldn't say that exactly. She paid us to keep a secret. Whatever's down there, she wants secret.
Yes.
I don't know what secret. There's nothing down there.
I don't think they'd want to track us or think we're a threat in any way at this point. Unless they figured out who our companion is.
Which is a possibility, because we did get attacked on the way over here.
Yeah, but we've been getting attacked every step of the way. That's not out of the unusual at this point.
No, but where did this one come from?
Did he tell us? Oh, I guess he told Edric, though, so...
Oh, I said it out loud to everybody.
Yeah, it's... I guess at this point, I mean, the royal family already knows we're here in Stormshore.
Yeah, but...
It's not like they could tell them anything that they don't already know.
Except if it is tracking, they could tell him where we're going. So, I don't know. That's on you.
So, use it before we get to our destination, and then we could chuck it. If they're tracking that specific rock, and we chuck it before we get to our destination.
True. Now, just how long was it gonna take
Half
for
a
us
day,
to get there?
wasn't it?
Yeah, about. If you're going straight there, yeah, about half a day.
Okay, so we got time.
Yep.
So,
So yeah.
Should we see what they wanted?
So
Yeah. Dickie Tate had a fangirl.
I heard it.
I didn't.
Yeah, I was out here. Woo! I was like. So anyway,
We're on the ship now.
yeah, on the ship. Nilka comes by and she's like, "You made it on time."
Yes.
It's just good to hear. All right, so I would say you guys get a quarters or anything, but you ain't gonna be on the ship too long since
I was just gonna chill here on the upper deck.
we're making it to Velas. So feel free to look around.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get in my crew's way, and we'll have a safe trip.
Right.
Sorry. Nothing safe has been around us here lately.
And she just kind of rolls her eyes at that one. So whatever. And she's like, "I'm going to go, pilot the ship." So
I'm
Stay out of
guessing
trouble.
your mother and father hadn't told you about what happened last night.
and she just stopped. She goes, "What happened last night?"
I was thrown through a wall. At your
Somebody-
dad's
I
place.
was gonna say at your dad's place.
Yeah.
You're inspiring confidence here, Alikir.
Well,
Well,
if as long
do
as one
do
of
you not see my new attire? It's one of your dad's old jackets.
Yeah, I see that ugly thing, and she just goes, and she just walks up the stairs. And Edric sits there. She goes, I don't think she liked that too much.
She seems to not like her dad too much.
No, why? He's actually a pretty cool guy.
I think it's the whole legal versus illegal way of doing things.
I don't know about that.
No, I think it just might be her father's personality. She may not like that too much.
I don't know.
Why don't you go ask?
No. She looks like she'll stab me.
At the least.
I don't want to be stabbed.
So on the brighter side of things, should
That's
we
not
use
his
that?
kink.
On the brighter side of things, that's not his kink.
But apparently it's Alikir's. No, don't even. Don't. No. Just stop. Should we use that stone now? And if we need to dump it, we dump it?
So,
They were apparently interested in talking with him, it
Well,
seemed.
They were interested in talking with all of us.
Oh.
We kind of ran past them. They were trying to.
Well, I went behind.
Well, either way, we didn't stop. Besides me. But yes, say we try to contact them. I don't know if we'll all be able to hear, or whoever uses the stone will be the only one that hears anything. If that's how it works. But at the same time, is this one of those things where we go to contact them and this just transports us back to them, and we kind of waste the ship ride?
Well, since they said use it when you have time, I don't think it would teleport us to them.
True.
I wouldn't think.
Well, let's find out. No. Do you want me to do it? One of y'all want to do it? Edric, you want to do it?
No.
I'll reach out
Yeah.
through
I'll
the
say
phone,
they gave it to you. Maybe it's linked to you at this point.
possibly.
So what do you say?
Okay, now that my friends and I are all standing together, what was it you needed to talk about?
And as soon as you say it, the stone like lights up this like kind of blackish energy. And suddenly a dome appears around you three and Edric on the ship.
Well, I don't think Nilka's gonna like this.
And suddenly the stone starts floating by itself. And before you know it, there's someone sitting there in a chair. But you can see everything but like from about shoulders up. You can't see anything from there up.
Okay.
But you can still tell
I didn't want to be in that, just in case if something was going to go wrong. But so how big is this dome?
It's about from the center, from the stone itself. It's like a 20-foot dome.
Buggered. There's no way I could have got out of it and still been close to him.
Because she wants it big enough just to keep enough people she wants to talk to in it.
So we can see up to the shoulders or down to the shoulders?
You can't see her head.
Okay, so we see up to shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this woman's voice comes through. She's like, you answered, or you called back quicker than I thought you would.
Well, we had somewhere to be. We're there now.
Very well. Well, that's good to know. I am the Lightning Kaiser.
Good for you.
Because I've heard you were a smart one.
Smart ass, but what do you want?
Just introductions.
Okay. You're the
And-
Lightning Kaiser.
And, asked, hopefully you didn't spend all the money in one spot.
Most of it, so what do
Yeah.
She goes, and, well, I'd like to offer you a job when you come back to Stormshore, if you come back.
Depends on the job.
Because we have some ne'er-do-wells trying to hurt, my business. And I would love it if they just disappeared.
Do I even want to ask who the ne'er-do-wells are?
She just kind of sits there for a second. Just a group of people who want what's worst for the city.
Like the mayor.
Not really the mayor. The mayor's more just a figurehead in this whole, the grander scheme of everything.
So more specifically, the ones that pull her strings.
Who pull her strings, and just all in all, just want to cause trouble in my city. I can only do so much, but people know who I am. I need spies. I need people on the inside who can tear down this corruption from the inside out.
Well, if we ever make it back to Stormshore, we might take you up on this offer.
Please do.
I don't plan to go back to Stormshore.
On the off chance, where would we find you if we do take the job?
Don't worry.
She'll find us.
As long as you keep the stone, I'll know when you come back in.
So tracking.
Only in Stormshore. I have no interest in what goes on out in the rest of the world.
Right, because that's what makes a good leader.
Well, We have things to think about.
Just take your time. She goes, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
I have a feeling at this point the conversation has hit its end. If we make it back into town, we'll contact you.
That sounds like a plan. I hope you have a safe travel. And here's to hopefully a beautiful business arrangement.
Yes.
And with that, suddenly the stone just turns off and floats back down to your hand, and the shadow just leaves.
Not my cup of tea.
No.
I think there's conflict of interest for me there, so.
I think there's conflicts of interest for Rick too.
No, that's true. So, are we on the same page here for the stone?
Oh, yes.
Fabulous.
It's in your hand.
Flip it over the... I'm going to wait until we get far enough out of town. Just somewhere random over, like, the mountains.
Just launch it.
Yep. Tie it to the end of an arrow. And shoot it off.
Hopefully you're over water then. Can you imagine some random ass arrow?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Black stone tied to it, just randomly hitting that one dude.
Well, Bob's gone.
All right, so
Bob.
you guys are flying through the air. I'll say about an hour into the trip. Where would everybody at this point be?
I'd probably be at the front, just kind of watching where we're going.
Okay.
See if there's anything that looks familiar to me from my
I'd probably
travels.
be resting up against the mast.
Short rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I would say if you need a short rest, you feel free to roll hit dice, or if you're taking any hit points, or.
Yeah, man. Real one, man.
So, how bad is everybody?
He didn't touch me.
Or me? What about Edric?
Patrick's fine.
Alikir's the only one who got hurt again.
Yeah. 13 back. Yay, I'm almost full.
Much do you need?
2.
I can use lay on hands if you want the rest of it.
Sure.
Or I could do cure wounds, and then I can also take a short rest.
Either way works.
Well, I mean,
You get yours back, so.
yeah. So there you go.
Okay, so full. And as you guys are flying along, Asha, where are you at? Too. I'm sorry.
Sitting close to where I can look off.
All right, so I need Rathbin and Asha. Roll me a perception, please.
21.
Ditto.
Nice. Excuse me. So yeah, you guys, as you're flying along, and suddenly you notice the Ice Crown Mountains. Same spot where home.
Mm-hmm.
And you see smoke. It's coming, and you two are looking around, see the smoke, and then you realize where it's at. It's the village.
With,
I think
Foxwood Village or
Aston.
No, it's Aston. It's y'all's
I
village.
think Aston is on fire.
Well, with this much smoke, it's probably been going for a little while.
I'm saying this loud so Alikir
Yeah.
can hear too.
I'm at that point. I'm gonna get up and start heading to where I can see as well.
Yeah. You see it.
I doubt there's anything we'd be able to do at this point other than maybe find survivors.
It's going to sound bad, but I think our best course of action right now is to finish the job at hand, get our friend to the capital.
Yes. I mean, I was alone in town. I didn't have any family there, but you two did.
Yeah.
I feel like all we can do at this point is hope that they can take care of themselves long enough. I don't think Nilka is going to be interested in landing here.
I mean, the worst thing we could do is ask.
If you want to.
Kind of, but at this point, we've already been attacked by somebody that was sent after Rick. So,
And he had a lot of fire in him.
he did.
There's fire down there.
That's true.
And Edric looks at you. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, stop. Because that's your home.
It is. It's entirely likely that everybody there is dead.
Or whatever did all that is still there. Or both.
He goes, and that stopped y'all before?
No, what's stopping us is,
Task at hand.
yeah.
The bigger picture. Ashton was one small village. If we don't get the rightful king to the throne,
There's going to be more than just one small village.
But
could be the entire country, if not continent.
these are your families. These are your friends down there, though.
Yes, we know.
As we get closer, can we see any more detail?
Not from the height as you guys are.
That's what I wondered.
He's like, why not stop? See if there's someone you can save. I can't be a king knowing that I've let people die.
Well, let's go talk to Nilka then.
Alright.
And yeah, she's up there steering the ship. Just, can I help you?
Maybe. Can we stop?
Yeah, we can hover.
How low?
How low are we trying to get?
No, we want to go down
Point
to
out
the
the-
village.
The smoke tower.
We know smoke means fire.
We know.
Yes, that's our home.
Are they throwing a party or something? Or
Never seen smoke this big.
and she's like, so you want me to go like lower the ship? So what?
We can at least try to get a better look.
If it's already burnt, there may not be any reason to stop.
Roll a persuasion. Whoever wants to roll it. If y'all all want to try to roll it, or one of you roll it with advantage, it's up to
I'll
you.
give advantage to one of you.
I'll take
I would say
it.
I'm probably better off giving advantage to one of y'all, and y'all both rolling.
Okay.
I got a +6. So,
Same
Oh,
here.
So only one of you will get an advantage.
Okay.
This is-
Just have one. 17.
dirty 20.
And she just kind of,
We know.
It's not a good idea.
she goes, I can lower it down 30 feet. There's a rope. She goes, the first sign of
We get
any
it.
kind of danger, I will leave you.
We understand.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
I've already gotten paid.
We know.
we know.
And we figure there's no refunds.
Very much so.
Rathbun will chuckle at that one.
And she's just like, but I understand it's home. So yeah.
We appreciate it. We really do.
So you see her pull a lever and kind of swing the ship around, and y'all just feel the engines just kind of hum as it starts floating. And about 30 feet, that's where it stops, and she throws a couple ropes over the snake there.
Can we see, what can we see from here?
Village is smoldering.
So it's been burning for a while.
Yeah.
Do we see any signs of life at all?
Roll me investigation, everybody.
11.
Nat 20 for a total of 22.
15.
You guys are too busy, like Alikir and Asha and Rathbun. You guys are like too busy. You see your homes. You see the livestock. Everything are dead, burning. Alikir, you see someone like crawling, barely. Trying to, just barely alive.
I'm gonna point him out, or them out, to these two. There's at least one survivor from the look of it.
Alright.
Barely.
Do we recognize them?
Still not from this distance.
I wasn't sure how
We've
far.
gotten low enough that the ropes have been lowered. That
Yeah.
I'm jumping
Yeah.
down,
Yeah,
climbing
we're
down
going
the
over.
ropes.
Either acrobatics or athletics to see how this.
18.
17.
16.
Nice.
I was waiting for the one.
And you guys are like experts at this shit. You're just. And take off running into the village. As you get there, I need con saves from you all.
I wish it hadn't bounced back.
12.
6.
14.
Rathbun, the one who's seen war, the one that's, smelt
Death.
death, is the one who can't hold it down. And as you get into
I
town,
mean, come on. He's probably got some PTSD about this shit.
Don't give him ideas. I go on a rampage.
As soon as you walk into the town, the stench hits you. The burning flesh. Because the bar is one of the first things you see. You walk in,
I mean, that's going to be the place that goes up fastest because it had
and
alcohol.
you see someone hanging out the window.
Do I recognize this person?
Not in this state. But roll me an investigation.
15.
There is something glowing red on this body's hip.
Do I recognize this thing?
It's a dagger. And even with the flames going, this thing's not melting. Nothing.
I'm going to pull the body out.
It's still on fire. But it's still that place is still
Yeah, I'm going to...
burning.
The body's leaning out. I'm going to grab what I can and pull the body out.
You're gonna take. You will take a little bit of damage because it's still hot.
Okay, then I'll cast Frostbite on the body. And then pull the body out.
Okay. While you're doing that, Alikir's or not Alikir, Rathbun's over here. Yeah, this. As soon as he walked in, he just kind of just turned, and any kind of lunch he had is coming up.
Well, there's my breakfast.
Oh, that good breakfast. All to waste.
Alikir, you're the one that rushes to the body, and I have to see something which one. Okay. Interesting choice. You run up, and you can see the messy red hair. And he just looks beat the hell, and it's Luke.
Luke.
And like the look on his face is like complete determination, trying to. Like he has been stabbed, he has been cut, he has been.
I'm gonna grab the healer's kit and try to stabilize him as best I can.
I mean, yeah, you can see it's that, like, the only thing that's keeping him going is this sheer force of will just to keep moving forward.
What is it on a healer's kit?
It's a, I don't think it's a healing thing, it's more just to stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use one charge to. I think it's one charge to stabilize. Double check. Healer's kit. 10 uses as an action. Expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check.
Yeah, he has at least one. He has 1 hit point, so
It's no use to use the healer's kit. It's more, he needs healing.
I'll say I can give him a potion real fast. One regular healing potion.
okay.
Drop it down. It's 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
Double 4s. No, 3 plus 2, 5.
And as soon as you grab him, he's like, "Get off me! Get off me!" And all of a sudden, as soon as you get it in, and he heals some, and like you see him like freak the fuck out. Like he's never, and like he tries to scramble back, and he's like, "The hell are you doing here?"
Well, in all honesty, we were just passing by and saw the smoke on the village.
And he's like, "Fuck!" And he tries to get to his feet. And
Hold on. Rathbin. Asha.
Yeah?
We have one survivor here. He's barely up.
I'll go over to heal him.
Same here. I'll use my lay on hands. I'll give him 15.
I lost my phone.
I burned all my first level spell slots in the fight.
So. So that's another 11.
okay. And as you guys heal him, he just like, "I thought you guys left. I thought you." And like you can see tears starting to well. He's like, I couldn't save them all.
What happened?
We got through with the tournament. We took Edric out to the woods. We found the grotto we were looking for. And as soon as we came back, Bacchus was here waiting for us.
Bacchus.
That was
The knight captain. He was here.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know.
I was gonna
Oh.
say.
No,
Yeah.
we don't. That was a different story.
Yeah.
And suddenly, assassins, and he's like, I fought as well as I could, but they killed everyone.
How do you spell Bacchus real quick?
CC.
BACCHUS, I think it was.
Yeah.
If it's not right, I will.
That's fine.
He's like, I did what I could, but
Luke, it's okay.
he's like, no one's alive.
You're alive. That's somebody.
But
I understand, but you're alive.
I think I should have done more.
How
We all
could
think
you
that.
do more.
Look at it this way. You did the most you could. You gave the information on what happened.
Wasn't Edric? He was.
We know.
We know.
And we
Yes.
we point back.
Yeah, he's not here. He's up on the ship.
Oh.
Edric's on the
We
ship.
point back at the ship then.
He's like, it changed. Some woman.
All right.
She ran me through.
Well, I think you need to come with us.
Yes.
Also, why don't we see if we can find anybody else
Yes.
quickly? And I'm gonna go back to the body.
I'm gonna go to my family home and see in that area.
And I'll search around and have Omni kind of helping me look around, see if we can find anybody else.
Alright, roll me investigations. What's that? Well, I'm gonna get their investigations, then we'll start.
Yeah, I'd probably aim towards the butcher shop and also head towards the barracks area. In the fortress, there might be.
What was the butcher's name?
I don't know, but his son was Gil.
Gil.
Yeah. 21.
19.
And then, so we'll start with Asha first and go from there. Yeah. You know your mother's dagger as soon as you see it. And roll me a medicine.
$15.
There are holes in it, but there's no arrows.
Okay.
And like,
I mean, by the burn of the building, could the arrows have been burned up?
yeah, but the metal should still be in them.
Yeah, well,
But there's no arrowheads.
I pulled her out of a building.
And
Does it look like they went all the way through?
no.
Oh. So at least in the body there should be some shaft left, probably.
Right, and there's no shaft.
Okay.
And there's whoever killed her was good at what they do, because it was clustered to the sternum and then one in the head. She didn't have, like, you can even see she didn't have time
To draw the dagger?
draw the dagger, no nothing. It was
I'm going to take her dagger. And because I know we don't have time, I'm going to throw her back in the bar.
just
Let it burn her up. It's not exactly a good funeral, but it's what I can afford to do right at the moment.
right.
So it's not just leaving her to rot outside.
True.
Alikir, you get to the butcher. Doors open. The place is like there's small fires still going, but nothing like big. And you see the orc man that has always done your food, everything, who's made food for everybody, who, paid you. Him and Gil are in their dead. But you see multiple bodies around. Like, they didn't die without a fight. Like, there are people split in half. But the bodies are so burnt and everything that there's no real recollection of who's who.
Okay. I'm sorry. Both of you. I'm glad you stood your ground. Then I'll head off towards the barracks and the, fortress area, see if there's any survivors there.
I was going to go towards the barracks also.
Rathbun, as you make it home, you see animals slaughtered. The house, burnt down to the ground. Multiple soldiers dead in the front yard, like they were defending the place. You see Sprig, like same, just at the doorstep, just dead.
Is there anything in any house to go into?
No.
What were you gonna have me roll?
Medicine.
$15.
Way over on the floor. My feet.
It bounced off the front of the chair.
Same kind of holes in the body, no arrows. The grouping is the same thing, straight to the chest, one to the head. You do see like dead people around with arrows in them. But again, no distinguishing marks, no nothing.
I see any bodies that I might recognize, other than Sprig and the other soldiers, family.
No, you don't see any of the family. Like none of the bodies
Look right.
No.
Maybe there's still some hope. Maybe Jamfir was in the woods or something.
And
mostly just talking to myself at that point.
And you two, Asher, Alikir, y'all go to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing's burnt to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Like the wood that's still standing is just
Right. So, are there any bodies left?
there are multiple bodies.
Mostly, I want to know is Amadeus one of those bodies?
Roll me survival.
Six.
You're pretty sure because there's a couple bodies in the kitchen. You're pretty sure.
One of those is
Yeah.
probably him. Is there anything left in the kitchen?
A couple of his knives that didn't melt, that he had custom.
Well, I'm gonna take his knives.
They're this mithril cooking knives.
Doesn't matter. I'm taking them.
I'm saying, put it down here. Alikir.
I'd just be looking for any survivors whatsoever, probably. Because the fort, backed up into the mountain itself, didn't it?
Yeah.
Are there any tunnel openings still?
Roll me a survival.
$16.
There is a tunnel opening. And as you're looking, there are footprints.
Well, Is Asha within earshot?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell over to her. There may be some in the caves. There's footprints leading in.
Let's go see.
Were you gonna head
I figured I
to
was.
the barracks?
That's my other home. So, question is, do I make it there in time to hear him yell that?
I would say yes, because...
If not, I can thaumaturgy.
So, you three make it to the cave, and the footprints in there.
Okay.
And you all three can have dark vision, or
Mm-hmm.
and with your survival score, you follow the footprints all the way out to the other end, where it's like maybe about 600-700 yards away from Ashton, and they're heading back toward the Monster Hunters Guild that's out that way.
Do we continue on foot now to see if who made it there?
Well, I mean, we
I don't know
found.
how much longer the ship's gonna wait.
That's true.
I would say roll my history, everybody.
Nat 20.
6.
15.
All right, so Alikir, Asha, you guys have run into the leader of the Raven Swords, and their leader is Zedrit, a red dragonborn who runs the Raven Swords out of Emberhelm. It's about half a day's travel on foot to there.
So yeah, I don't think we can go there
Not on foot.
on foot.
I wonder if she could be persuaded with a little gold to make a side
I
trip.
think it'd have to be for some gold. But
Yes.
Question is, are they good footprints or bad footprints, though?
At least we can check from the air.
that's
If it's burning like Ashton is, then we keep
Oh.
going.
Would we see the smoke if it was on fire?
Oh yeah,
from where we are.
from where you are, you would still probably.
Yeah, but we might not be that far behind whoever it is. So they
Yes.
might not have got there yet. Maybe.
We'll see if we can persuade Nilka to head over there. If even, maybe we can just drop off Luke there. If he doesn't want to travel with us all the way.
I wouldn't bet he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because
But I'm
he
sure.
was there.
Yes.
So let's
Just
go.
head back.
Yep.
Yes.
On the way back through, I'm going to see if anything survived in the armory that might be useful.
Nothing.
I figured.
Most of that stuff was,
I figured it was mundane. But
yeah.
Worth a shot.
Walker's dead,
Well, guess I won't get in trouble now.
and
I gotta make some light.
I'm gonna pass by the apothecary shop on the way out.
Yeah, is she still alive?
no,
Damn.
Any potions survived?
no.
We never did find out what that was.
I wonder how high I got just walking in there. Will it smoldering?
But
Come out, dude.
as y'all come back to get Luke, and roll me one more survival check.
All of
Everybody?
us?
Yes.
14.
7.
23.
Alikir, you're the one that notices this. There are dragon prints at the edge of the city.
I'll point that out to both of them.
Like, fresh?
Um,
I'm asking because 7.
They look like they've been there for a little bit.
Probably was the dragon that lit this place up in a lot of ways. Might be my guess.
Well, Luke would know more about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him.
Let's get him up on the ship first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys climb back up on the ship.
Is he able to climb, or do we need to pull
I was going
him?
to tie the rope around
No,
him.
he with the healing.
Okay.
He's good. And Nilka is sitting there. She's like, unless you found one.
Yeah.
Possibly more.
Can we make a slight detour? And how much would that cost?
Shows another detour.
Yeah, well, it's a half a day on foot. I didn't, we didn't figure you'd wait for us that long. I mean, I know everybody I was worried about, I think, is already dead.
I have no closure.
Shows 100 gold. Ooh.
Fine.
So be it. I'll toss it over.
You gonna pay it all, or are we gonna split it?
I'll pay it all.
Shows very well. So where we going?
We'll give her the directions off to the Hunters Guild.
Shows okay. Shows we'll be there in a little bit. And yeah,
And what is Luke doing?
Luke is just sitting on the steps. He's not there. Like, he still has that, like, Raffin, you've seen this look in soldiers' faces, that it's that moment of he's either going to, choose to stand up or he's going to crumble.
Tell him to get some rest. He needs it.
And he just kind of nods.
I'm gonna sit next to him.
Not to say, do you need anything?
And just kind of shakes his head and just looking out into nothingness.
Been there. It'll be okay, man. Just stay here. Stay mentally here.
And yeah, so as the ship begins to pull off.
About how high above the trees are we gonna be flying?
About 100, 120 feet in the air.
Okay.
So it's still possible to see.
I'm going to tie a rope around both my ankles, tie it to the side, and dangle myself down to be able to get a vantage point, trying to look through the trees to see if I can see the survivors walking through the woods.
All right. Well, they'd be on the road if they were walking, but go ahead, roll me up. Of course, Alikir has to do
That's
that.
okay. That's okay. I'm busy over here, arm
So what was I
around
rolling?
Luke.
Huh?
Perception?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I really don't see anything, like, as far as anybody walking through the woods or anything like that. And with you guys flying off toward Emberhelm, that's where we'll end tonight and pick up here next week.
Okay.
Or next time we play.
Next game.
Next game.
Yep.
So, thank you guys again for joining us for this leg of the adventure. See you next time and see where the hell this goes. Later.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Stay tuned for the bloopers.
Hey, there's a church.
No, not my temple! Don't give him ideas.
He didn't need them. He already has the ideas.
Yeah, I was
Oh, I forgot about the fire bitch.
Alikir with his fucking death wish. Flying along, somebody just random fucking arrow.
See, that's why I was trying to figure out, okay, how high above the trees are we? 100 feet? Okay. That way I'm not sitting there having to, like, try to swing myself back and forth.
And then I see in my head, I see Alikir just like...
Well, wait, where did you say you tied the rope?
Around both my ankles.
So he's dangling
Upside down.
upside down.
Yep.
Just hanging
I mean,
As the airship's just going along.
No, he didn't tie it around his waist or under his armpits.
So I'm saying, like, he's just doing this stuff where as the airship is going along, just like...
oh god, the vertigo when you get pulled back up.
Oh well. No, but and at the same time, like, if I happen to see an arrow coming at me the first time, all I have to do is go turn myself invisible, and at least it's a disadvantage trying to hit me.
I'm more talking about the rope.
Oh yeah.
The rope sink.
It goes through.
There goes Alikir.
Hey, at least I'm at full health. I might survive
for now.
the fall damage.
He said 120 feet.
Well, let's see. If the ship's flying 100 feet,
That was 120 feet in the air.
120
Yeah.
feet in the air.
50 feet of rope.
He's dangling 50 feet. Oh.
But that's
Actually,
off the
he's
railing.
So,
He's dangling probably
about 35
40.
to 40 feet underneath the
Well,
ship.
no, he's still, because technically be 50 feet. He just, well,
from the top of the.
it'd be,
It depends on is that 100 is the were you considering the bottom of the ship or the deck of the ship
oh yeah, the depth.
at the height?
So, yeah, so it's like 40, he's dangling like 40 feet over. If the rope gets cut,
I fall at least 80 feet.
Yeah.
75 to 80 feet.
so that's like
8d6,
That's
average
8d6.
3.5.
Okay.
You'd survive that. You'd be really, really
It's
hurt.
a possibility.
And I still have one racial teleport, so I can wait until I'm about 30 feet away and just.
But damn,
And would then have
Question is,
resistance to damage.
does that momentum carry through?
But even if it did, I would have resistance to the damage.
yeah.
true,
That's true.
true. But if you teleport, if you're flat and teleport as you're standing, you're just gonna fall over.
Right, but that's still not as much as going.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like if you were, you know,
Oh, that's
it's portal logic.
yeah.
But, like father, like son.
Yeah.
We both hung from an airship now.
But it's D&D relevant.